Okay, I get it. A few months ago, you got an email from me. You signed up for a fantasy football league. You paid your money. You had your draft. Now you're a little bit embarrassed to admit you got involved in this and you have no idea what the hell's going on. Kind of like my first 3 marriages. Am I right, Bob? There's no Bob here. I made this video. For those who refuse to read, I just want to explain very simply and basically what this league is. You're going to come back here on Monday and Tuesday, and I want to let you know what you're looking for. So basically, the whole league is it's 3 different games, and the games are unrelated. The first game is the Survivor Series game. It's simple. Every team in the league, we look at their scores week 1. The 3 lowest teams are eliminated from the Survivor Series. Then there's only 36 teams left. We look at their scores in week 2, and the 3 lowest scoring teams are eliminated. We just keep eliminating teams until we get to week 16. There's 4 teams left, and they play for the Survivor Series championship. That's easy to understand. Number 2 is league play. That's also very easy to understand. Why? Because it's just like every other fantasy league you've ever been in. I'm in the football league, the Patriots. I'm in the football league. I play all the other football league teams, and then in week 14, we have the playoffs and the semifinals and the championship. Again, just like most fantasy leagues you've been in. One thing to know about these things is this. The Survivor Series game and league play have nothing to do with each other. They're totally separate. They're totally separate entities. You don't have to do well in the Survivor Series at all to do well in league play. That's it. The third thing, the only one that's a little hard to understand, is relegation. And relegation simply means this. We look at the overall points scored all the way through 1 to 16. That's the only thing this is based on. The teams with the highest scores go into the better leagues. The team with the lower scores go into the crappy leagues, actually called a crappy league. This is important because next year, when we draft, the Premier League teams draft 20 guys, the Football League teams draft 17 guys, and the crappy league teams only draft 14 guys. So your whole goal is to get to the Premier League so that you can, anyone, have more players, right, Bueller? And the reason you want to have more players is because it's easier to win the Survivor Series with more players. And that's the whole point of the whole big jumble here. It ties everything together. Then every year after next year, teams from the crappy league, the higher scoring teams, will move up. Teams from the Premier League, the lowest scoring teams, will move down. And you'll just keep moving up and down, trying to get and stay in the better league. That's basically what this whole thing is all about. Hopefully I'll have another video answering, actually I'll have a Q&A session answering all the important questions more specifically about this league.